Stop wasting your time on getting angry at things that are utterly indifferent to your feelings. Stop thinking that emoting at inanimate objects or situations or entities is going to change anything. It's like that saying about taking poison and expecting the other person to die. Marcus Aurelius famously struggled to control his own temper. He returns to this problem time and time again in his book, as he reminds himself of various ideas that he's found helpful in managing. As Seneca wrote in his essay on anger, the best plan is to reject straightway the first incentives to anger, to resist its very beginnings, and to take care not to be betrayed into it. For if, once it begins to carry us away, it is hard to get back again into a healthy condition. Because reason goes for nothing when one's passion has been admitted to the mind and has by our own free will been given a certain authority, it will for the future do as much as it chooses, not only as much as you will allow it. It is easy to become overwhelmed and frustrated. Traffic, work, relationships, and other stressors can quickly lead to a short temper. Being constantly angry or agitated is not only unpleasant for ourselves, but can also be detrimental to our relationships and overall well-being. We will explore Stoic philosophy and how it can help us find calm and peace in our everyday lives. Understanding Stoic philosophy, originating in ancient Greece, has stood the test of time and continues to resonate with people in today's fast-paced and often chaotic world. At its core, Stoicism is a philosophy that emphasizes personal virtue, resilience, and the ability to maintain inner calm in the face of adversity. The Stoics believe that happiness and tranquility could be achieved by focusing on what is within our control and accepting what is not. This philosophy encourages individuals to let go of unnecessary worries and anxieties, to detach themselves from external events, and to cultivate a mindset of acceptance and resilience. In a society that often values material possessions, success, and external validation, Stoic philosophy brings a refreshing perspective. It reminds us that true happiness does not lie in the pursuit of external achievements, but rather in cultivating a virtuous character and maintaining control over our own thoughts, emotions, and actions. Stoicism teaches us to view challenges as opportunities for growth and to reframe our perspective on setbacks and difficulties, rather than being consumed by anger, frustration, or fear. Stoic philosophy encourages us to approach these situations with calmness, rationality, and a focus on finding solution. While Stoicism may be thousands of years old, its teachings are still applicable and relevant today. In a world filled with constant distractions, stress, and the pressure to always be connected, adopting a Stoic mindset can provide a much-needed antidote to the anxieties and frustrations that often plague us. The Stoic approach to emotions and anger. The Stoic philosophy holds a unique perspective on emotions, particularly anger. Unlike many other philosophical schools, Stoicism advocates for a disciplined and rational approach to managing our emotions. Stoics believe that emotions such as anger arise from our internal judgments and interpretations of external events rather than the events themselves. Thus, they argue that it is within our power to control and alter our emotional responses. According to Stoic teachings, anger is viewed as a destructive and harmful emotion that clouds our judgment and leads to actions. The Stoics emphasize the importance of cultivating a calm and balanced state of mind, free from the tumultuous influence of anger. One key principle of the Stoic approach to emotions is the concept of apatheia, which is often misunderstood as complete emotional detachment. However, apatheia does not imply a complete absence of emotions. Rather, it suggests attaining a state of tranquility and equanimity by not allowing emotions to dictate our reactions and behaviors. The Stoics believe that by practicing self-awareness and self-discipline, one could gain mastery over their emotions, including anger. They emphasize the need to examine our own thoughts and judgments that give rise to anger, challenging and reframing them in a more rational and objective light. Furthermore, the Stoics emphasize the importance of accepting the things we cannot control and focusing our energy on what lies within our sphere of influence. By recognizing that external events are beyond our control, we can redirect our attention and efforts towards cultivating virtues such as patience, resilience, and compassion. The Stoic approach to emotions and anger remains highly relevant. In a world filled with stressors and triggers, learning to manage our emotional responses can greatly enhance our well-being and relationships. By adopting Stoic principles and practices, we can develop a greater sense of inner peace, resilience, and emotional intelligence. In the upcoming sections of this series, we will delve deeper into specific Stoic techniques and strategies for effectively managing anger and cultivating a calmer, more balanced mindset, oppressing the impact of short temper on physical well-being. When we allow our anger to control us, it not only affects our emotional state, but also takes a toll on our physical health. Frequent bouts of anger can lead to increased blood pressure, heart problems, and weakened immune system. The constant stress and tension that come with a short temper can also disrupt our sleep patterns, leaving us feeling exhausted and drained beyond the physical effects. A short temper can also strain our relationships and hinder our personal growth. It can lead to conflicts with loved ones, colleagues, and even strangers, creating unnecessary tension and hostility. Additionally, it prevents us from effectively communicating our thoughts and feelings, hindering our ability to resolve conflicts and build meaningful connections. Recognizing the impact of our short temper is the first step towards making a positive change in our lives. It allows us to take responsibility for our emotions and acknowledge the need for self-improvement. By understanding the detrimental effects it has on our well-being, we can begin to seek healthier ways of managing our anger and cultivating a more calm and composed mindset, managing anger and emotional reactivity. When it comes to anger and emotional reactivity, Stoicism provides a framework for examining and understanding our reactions. By recognizing that our emotions are not caused by external events, but rather by our interpretations and judgments of those events, Stoicism empowers us to take control of our reactions. A key Stoic principle is the dichotomy of control, which encourages us to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not. By focusing our energy and attention on what we can control, our thoughts, attitudes, and actions, rather than on external circumstances, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience. Stoicism also teaches us the practice of negative visualization, where we intentionally imagine worst-case scenarios to develop gratitude and resilience. By envisioning challenging situations and preparing ourselves mentally, we become better equipped to handle them when they arise. This practice helps to reduce the intensity of our emotional reactions and allows us to respond more calmly and thoughtfully. Another Stoic technique for managing anger and emotional reactivity is the practice of self-reflection. Taking the time to reflect on our emotions, their triggers, and the underlying beliefs and assumptions behind them can help us gain insight into our patterns of react through this self-awareness. We can begin to challenge and reframe our thoughts, leading to more constructive and measured responses. Stoicism's teachings on resilience, acceptance, and self-mastery offer a powerful antidote to the short-temperedness that plagues many of us in today's world. By incorporating Stoic principles and practices into our lives, we can cultivate greater emotional intelligence, find serenity in the face of adversity, and ultimately lead more fulfilling and peaceful lives. Practical techniques and exercises. Now that you have a basic understanding of Stoic philosophy and its relevance in today's fast-paced world, it's time to explore some practical techniques and exercises that can help you cultivate Stoic virtues in your daily life. One of the core practices of Stoicism is negative visualization, which involves imagining and contemplating worst-case scenarios. By deliberately envisioning undesirable outcomes, we can develop gratitude and a greater appreciation for what we have in the present. Take a few minutes each day to reflect on potential challenges or losses, and then shift your focus towards gratitude for the things you currently possess. Stoicism teaches us to focus our energy on things within our control and let go of things outside our control. This exercise involves identifying and categorizing events or situations into these two categories. By accepting that we cannot control external circumstances, we can direct our efforts towards developing inner resilience and emotional well-being. This visualization technique encourages use to step back and gain a broader perspective on our lives. Imagine yourself observing your existence from a higher vantage point, like an eagle soaring in the sky. This exercise can help detach from immediate emotional reactions and see the bigger picture, reducing the impact of temporary setbacks or frustrations. Similar to negative visualization, this technique involves mentally preparing for potential challenges or obstacles. By envisioning potential difficulties in advance, we can develop resilience and a proactive mindset. Visualize yourself successfully navigating through these hardships, reaffirming your ability to overcome adversity. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of aligning our desires and aversions with our values and virtues. Practice recognizing and reframing desires and aversions that are not in line with Stoic principles. By consciously choosing to focus on what truly matters and letting go of unnecessary attachments, we can find greater tranquility and contentment. Remember, cultivating Stoic virtues takes time and consistent practice. Start incorporating these techniques into your daily routine gradually, and observe how they positively influence your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Applying Stoic principles in daily life can have a transformative impact on how we navigate the ups and downs of our emotions and experiences. Stoicism offers a practical guide to finding tranquility and inner peace in the face of adversity. One key principle of Stoicism is understanding the difference between what is within our control and what is not. According to the Stoics, we have absolute control over our thoughts, beliefs, and reactions to external events. However, we have no control over external circumstances, other people's actions, or even the passage of time. By focusing on what we can control, we free ourselves from the unnecessary burden of trying to manipulate or change things beyond our power. This shift in perspective allows us to direct our energy towards cultivating virtues such as wisdom, patience, and resilience. Another essential aspect of Stoic philosophy is the practice of negative visualization. This involves contemplating the worst-case scenarios in our lives, imagining the loss of loved ones, or facing financial ruin. While this may initially seem counterintuitive or pessimistic, it serves a powerful purpose. By envisioning these potential hardships, we develop a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the present moment, recognizing that everything we have can be taken. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of accepting the impermanence of life, including our own mortality. By embracing the transient nature of existence, we learn to detach ourselves from external outcomes and focus on living virtuously in the present moment. Instead of succumbing to anger, frustration, or anxiety, we can consciously choose to respond with calmness and rationality. By practicing self-discipline, we can train our minds to remain steady amidst the turbulent tides of life. Ultimately, Stoicism offers a timeless philosophy that provides valuable insights and practical tools for navigating the complexities of modern life. In the upcoming parts of this series, we will explore specific Stoic practices and techniques that can help us cultivate inner peace, resilience, and a sense of stoicism for the short-tempered, overcoming challenges and adopting. Stoicism for the short-tempered can be a transformative journey. While Stoic philosophy offers valuable insights and techniques to cultivate inner calm, it is not always easy to implement these teachings in our daily lives, especially for those who struggle with anger and the short temper. One of the first challenges is recognizing the triggers that lead to angry outbursts. Understanding the situations, people, or circumstances that evoke our anger is crucial in developing strategies to address them. It requires self-reflection and a willingness to confront our own emotions and reactions honestly. Once we have identified our triggers, the next step is to practice mindfulness in the heat of the moment. This means pausing and taking a moment to breathe before reacting impulsively. It might feel challenging at first, but with practice, we can learn to respond in a more measured and thoughtful manner. Another obstacle in adopting Stoicism for the short-tempered is the need for patience and perseverance. Changing deeply ingrained patterns of behavior takes time and effort. It is essential to remember that Stoicism is not a quick fix, but a lifelong journey towards emotional mastery. Embracing this philosophy requires commitment and a willingness to face setbacks and disappointments along the way. Additionally, seeking support from like-minded individuals can be immensely helpful in overcoming challenges. Engaging with a Stoic community, whether in person or online, provides a space for sharing experiences, receiving guidance, and finding encouragement during difficult moments. Lastly, it is crucial to approach Stoicism with an open mind and a genuine desire for personal growth. Embracing a new philosophical framework requires a willingness to question old beliefs and adopt new perspectives. This process can be uncomfortable but is ultimately rewarding as it opens the door to transform Stoicism as a path to inner calm. Stoicism also teaches us the power of practicing gratitude, cultivating virtues, and embracing the present moment. By cultivating gratitude, we train our minds to focus on the positive aspects of our lives, thus fostering a sense of contentment. The pursuit of virtues such as wisdom, courage, and justice helps us become better individuals and align our actions with our values. Furthermore, Stoicism encourages us to fully embrace the present moment, recognizing that it is the only moment we truly have control over. By letting go of regrets about the past and worries about the future, we can find peace and clarity in the here and now. In a world filled with distractions, stressors, and constant demands for our attention, Stoicism offers a refreshing perspective and practical tools to cultivate inner calm and emotional resilience. By incorporating Stoic principles into our daily lives, we can develop a greater sense of self-awareness, emotional balance, and the ability to navigate challenges with grace and equanimity. So, whether you find yourself easily agitated, overwhelmed by negative emotions, or simply seeking a deeper sense of inner peace, Stoicism offers a time-tested philosophy that can guide you towards a more tranquil and fulfilling existence. Embrace Stoicism and embark on a journey towards a calmer and more resilient version of yourself. We hope you found our video to Stoic philosophy and its relevance today helpful in managing your short temper. Stoicism offers valuable principles and practices that can help you cultivate calmness and resilience in the face of challenges. By understanding the core tenets of Stoic philosophy and applying them to your daily life, you can make significant progress in tempering your reactions and finding inner peace. Remember, a calm mind is a powerful tool in navigating life's ups and downs. You're not helping anything. In fact, anger only makes things worse. Every situation is made better by a cool head. Even powerful people who know that anger is a powerful and effective tool will tell you that there is a big difference between deliberately expressing your frustrations to make a point, to motivate someone, to defend yourself, and flying off the handle. Without the ability to recognize and direct your emotions, you become a slave to them. Thanks for watching. Subscribe my YouTube channel.